Today, we are diving into a sensitive topic: signs that your church might be a cult. Now, it is important to preface this by saying not all churches are cults, and most religious communities are genuine spaces of faith and support. However, certain red flags can indicate a potentially harmful environment. So let's explore some key features to watch out for. While all of the signs that we're discussing today are vital, the sixth, seventh, and eighth should put you on your toes. Number one, extreme control and authoritarian leadership. Is there a single charismatic leader with unquestionable authority? If the church leader demands unquestioning obedience, controls every aspect of members' lives, and discourages independent thinking, it may be a cause for concern. Are members discouraged from questioning teaching or leadership decisions? Does the church control aspects of your life, such as your finances, relationships, or even where you live? Number two, the second key sign to watch out for is isolation and social control. Cults often isolate members from friends and family outside the group, making it challenging to maintain relationships beyond the church. How does your church view those outside the group? If there's a consistent devaluation of outsiders, it's going to indicate a cult-like mentality. Do you feel isolated? Are members discouraged from interacting with the outside world, including family and friends? Is there a sense of us versus them mentality, demonizing outsiders as evil or unworthy? That leads us to the third, which is financial exploitation. Finances play a role too. If your church puts excessive emphasis on financial contributions and pressures members to give beyond their means, it's a potential cause for concern. Are you pressured to donate excessive amounts of money or assets? Are financial records kept opaque or not disclosed at all? Do your leaders live lavishly while claiming hardship or needing more donations? Number four, rapid recruitment tactics. Does your church use aggressive and high pressure methods to recruit new members quickly without giving them time to make informed decisions? It is not uncommon for elder religious groups to actively seek new members, but the key lies in how this process is conducted. So ask yourself, is your church utilizing aggressive methods to bring members rapidly? This urgency might be coupled with promises of exclusive benefits or salvation. This fifth sign is one you should watch out for it scores high on the list: manipulation and coercion. Are you experiencing mind control techniques, emotional manipulation, or coercion to keep you in line? Are you being manipulated to do things against your will? Are you afraid of your leader or pastor in church? Are guilt and fear used to control your behavior? The Holy Spirit respects your free will and will never coerce you into actions against your choice. And conversely, the devil employs force and manipulation, leading you to act against your will and instilling guilt afterwards. Do your leader or leaders frown against critical thinking? Many individuals who come to realize that their church is involved in occultic practices or exhibits cult-like behavior often find themselves desiring to leave. However, they are prevented from departure for threats on their lives. They have this sense of inability to break free from such churches. It suggests that they might be spiritually bound or restraint in that church. And the fifth sign, does your church leader project a front of generosity and humbleness? A facade of generosity and humbleness can be appealing to potential followers. Cult leaders may use these traits to attract individuals seeking guidance and support. By portraying themselves as benevolent figures, they create an environment where followers are less likely to question their actions or challenge their style of leadership. This false facade disarm public suspicions and make them more susceptible to influence. The apparent kindness is often a calculated strategy to manipulate emotions and trusts of the followers. Projecting a fake front allows court leaders to consider true intentions and actions. Behind the scenes, they may actually be engaging in exploitative or abusive behavior. But the public image of generosity and humbleness serves as a small screen in most cases. Number seven, unethical practices and abuse. If there are reports of physical, emotional, or sexual abuse within the church, these are undeniable proofs that your church is a cult. You should also consider if your church have a history of disputes in courts or scandals. And the last sign, extreme focus on your leader's personality. First Chronicles 16:25 says, "For great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. He also is to be feared above all gods." Nothing and no human being besides God deserve our praise, worship, and adoration. So if your church elevates the leader to a godlike status, it's an indicative of a cult of personality. One telltale sign is when the leader is consistently portrayed as infallible, beyond reproach, and almost superhuman. If your church places an excessive emphasis on the leader's special connection or charisma or with a higher power, it can create an environment where members unquestionably submit to the leader's authority. You may feel compelled to conform to the leader's dictates without question, leading to a loss of individual identity and critical thinking. This can create a culture of fear where dissent is discouraged and blind obedience is the norm. This imbalance makes members overly dependent on the leader for guidance, often at the expense of their own lives, their own peace, and who they are. If you find yourself in a situation where the leader's personality overshadows biblical spiritual principles, consider seeking guidance from external sources to gain perspective. And finally, remember these signs are not sure but are worth considering if you have concerns. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening.